Even in this day and age when unfaithfulness, infidelity are as close to you and I as the iPhones that are in our pockets. But faithfulness is a virtue. One example of faithfulness and fidelity comes to mind as a good story about back in the days when castles were being sacked and burned by barbarians, when the king's army had been overpowered by these barbarians, and there they were standing hostage before their captors. And the barbarians told these king's men that their castle was about to be looted, sacked, and burned. They had only 1 hour to go inside the castle, retrieve their valuables that they could carry on their backs. Nothing more. All else would be destroyed, sacked, burned, along with their castle. And so the king's men, they did just that. And weren't those barbarians surprised an hour later when the king's men came out of the castle not carrying sacks of precious jewels, not carrying vessels of gold, but those men came out of the castle proudly, valiantly, carrying on their backs nothing else but their wives. The most valuable part of that they saw value, their wife. And that's the kind of fidelity, that's the kind of faithfulness that we're praying tonight. There's nothing more precious than your spouse. The last part of the marriage covenant, really it's a new beginning, is children. And I hear the voices of children here tonight. And I'm glad to hear those voices here tonight because we're Catholics and we do believe that marriage, children, is one of the promises and one of the blessings of married life. Brock and Jill both come from large families, already know that children are a blessing from the Lord. And in a little while during the ceremony, we're going to hear the blessing that the priest prays, saying, not only will you be blessed to see your children, but we're praying that you will be blessed to see your children's children, your grandchildren. So children are a wonderful gift, beautiful gift from God. And we pray that you will train your children in the ways of our faith as you were. And come to church together and fill up a whole pew with yourselves, your children, your growing family. I'm sure Father Darren would be excited to see the Abear pew. He has a pew just for y'all, right? So that's what marriage is all about. Having children, loving those children, pouring out your love upon your children, raising them in the church. We have several photographers here tonight, and I would pray that you would take plenty of pictures of this wedding, because in 25 years from now, we would like to see all these pictures all over again. I'll be an old man in my 90s. I hope I'm able to come to the party. But Brock and Jill, we pray, will be surrounded not only by their children, but you never know. Maybe by that time they might have a couple of little grandchildren as well. 25 years, long time, plenty of time to become grandparents if you really think about it. And it all starts tonight in this beautiful church. So without any further ado, I ask the wedding party to come forward to witness the rite of holy marriage.